boys and girls. It's me, the Belco bird. As you all know, I live at Belco, where electricity is made. There are lots of things to learn about electricity that comes from Belco, and I came here today to tell you all about it. We are so lucky to have electricity, because if we didn't, we wouldn't be able to see at night. We couldn't watch cartoons on TV. We couldn't play games on the computer. We couldn't stay cool in the summer. We couldn't even have ice or drinks or stop our ice cream from melting. Aren't we glad we have electricity? Life wouldn't be very nice without it.
Electricity comes from the engines at Belco's power station in Pembroke. They're really big, and they're kind of like engines in cars and bikes, but much bigger. They work in the same way as a car or bike engine, too. In order to get a bike engine to run, you have to give it fuel. When the engine begins to work, it burns fuel, and it does two things. The engines make the wheels of the bike go around, but it also makes smoke. The fuel for Belco's big engines is stored in huge tanks. And when the Belco engines burn fuel, just like a bike, they turn these really big wheels around. The big wheels at Belco are important because when they spin, they make electricity, and that goes all over Bermuda. The electricity made by the big wheels travels in large cables. Those large cables go underground to little buildings called substations, where electricity is then split up and sent to everybody's house in Bermuda, either through the wires on the poles or underground. So when you turn on your light, your TV, your computer, or any other electrical appliance, you're using the electricity that flows to your house through the wires and cables from Belco's special engines in Pembroke. Now, if you get what you want from the fridge quickly and close the door, and you turn off the light, the TV, and the computer when you're not using them, you'll save energy by using less electricity. And that means the big engines at Belco won't have to work so hard to turn those big wheels, which means they'll burn less fuel and make less smoke. Electricity is really important, but it can be dangerous too, especially for children who do not pay attention to birds' very special important safety rules. So please pay attention and listen carefully. Birds' safety rule number 1.
Never, never, never stick anything in an electrical socket or appliance. If you do, you could get shocked.
Birds' safety rule number 2.
Please don't ever touch a bare wire that looks like this. Or if you see a wire hanging down outside from a Belco pole while you're playing, stay away from it. If you get too close to loose dangling wires,
Oh, no!
Birds' safety rule number 3.
never climb a tree that is close to Belco poles or wires.
Have lots of fun while you're playing outside, but always look out for wires and stay far away from them.
Birds' safety rule number 4.
Never fly your kite near poles or wires.
Always fly your kite in big, wide, open spaces like beaches, parks, fields, playgrounds, or anywhere far away from any poles or wires. And make sure you don't use any nails or wire when you build your kite. Just use sticks and benders, string, glue, and paper. If your kite does happen to get caught in the wires, never, 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 never pull on the string or try to get it down by yourself. Just call Belco by dialing 955. That's 955, and tell the operator,
Good afternoon, Belco. How may I help you?
what parish you are in and the street address. And one of the Belco Kite men will come as soon as they can to get your kite down from the wires safely.
You're welcome. Fly high, but fly safe.
Now that you've learned the safety rules, let's go over the important things you've learned today one more time so I know you'll remember. Always save energy by turning off your light, computer, or TV when you aren't using them. Close the door to your refrigerator quickly once you've gotten what you need. And turn off your air conditioners and heaters when you're not at home. Always stay away from loose or bare wires. Never climb trees near wires or poles. Always fly your kite in wide open spaces, away from power lines and busy roads. And listen carefully.
Fly!